Hey everyone, this is your girl Kotira. So Drake finally have clapped back at all these male rap artists that have taken shots and digs at him in the recent 3 weeks. Okay, starting off with Kendrick Lamar. Okay, y'all know Rick Ross had allegedly unfollowed him on social media. He took shots at Rick Ross. We're gonna get into Rick Ross too. He took shots at Metro Boomin, also Future, you know what I'm saying? And he also took a little jab at j.Cole. Now, I'm not sure if Drake and j.Cole may be on odds because j.Cole decided to bow out gracefully regarding this whole beef and this diss track that he made against Kendrick Lamar, which was called 7 Minute Drill. But Drake have took shots at least 6 people in his diss track, which is called Drop and Give Me 50. People say push-ups, okay? Now this diss that Drake dropped, you know what I'm saying, this weekend is really supposed to be aiming, majority of the diss is aiming at Kendrick Lamar. Okay, and this is basically almost a 5-minute rap song, which I respect. Because I feel like a lot of this new music is very, very short. And I feel like when the lyrics get good, the song is getting cut off within 2 minutes. I can't stand it. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I like Drake drop and give me 50 discs. I do like it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same Drake flow. Nothing different. I wish he would have changed up like j.Cole. You know, one thing about j.Cole, we're going to, talk about j.Cole for a minute. And that 7-minute drill, even though the title was called 7-Minute Drill, I thought hypothetically it was going to be a 7-minute diss song. But it was really, like I said, 3 minutes and some seconds, almost 4 minutes. But I like how j.Cole at the end, he changed the melody and he changed the beat where he slowed it down. I like that. But like I said, that 7-minute drill went hard, even though a lot of the stuff was capped, which he later on admitted it, but it was hitting. But like I said, with Drake flow, Drake had that same regular flow. Like if you're listening to a regular Drake, rap song. Nothing, the way he rap is just the way he rap. I wish he would have changed the flow and changed up, just the sound, of the beat. But maybe, hey, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, I can hear Notorious B.I.G. get money. I believe he was using that little sound, that like, get money, that little snippet in the background. I think I've heard that. Y'all can correct me. But like I said, I'm happy for Drake. I'm proud of Drake, even though it's 3 weeks late because that Future Metro Boomin featuring Kendrick Lamar song dropped 3 weeks ago. So I feel like this is kind of like 3 weeks late, but at least he dropped the disc. One thing I do respect about Drake, when he have beef with these male artists, he always answered. He doesn't, shy away. When there's like a diss or if there's a diss that's thrown at Drake, he's always going to make sure he responds back. Just like when him and Pusha T was going back and forth and they dissed each other. I liked it, Drake diss when it came out of Pusha T. People say Pusha T diss, was way better than Drake. But one thing I like about Drake, he is going to respond. Okay, whether you say he won or lost, he is going to respond. And I respect that about Drake. Anytime, only difference this time, he got a couple of people coming after Drake at once. He got a couple of ops. And I think a lot of these ops he didn't know that he probably had. Like I didn't know him and Future had no fell out. And I don't know nothing about this Metro Boomin guy. I thought he was a producer. I thought he was a music engineer. He makes beats and stuff like that. I didn't know he was a rapper. So he's kind of new to me. Like I said, I'm not really into, male rap like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, and I'm hearing The Weeknd took shots on Future and Metro Boomin album. I'm also hearing allegedly A$AP Rocky took shots at Drake, which is to be expected. I feel like A$AP Rocky, of course, don't like Drake because, mind you, he got Drake Dream Woman, his ex, which is Rihanna. And Drake have been taking shots at A$AP Rocky in his fiancée Rihanna more than one time in his recent album. So you know what, A$AP Rocky got to bring that smoke. Of course, he have beef with Drake. So like I said, The Weeknd is something new. They both are from Canada. So like I said, I read and I listen to a lot of videos on social media regarding this. So this is all over the place. So he got a lot of, industry men, artists coming at him at one time, and it's like Drake ready for the smoke. He's gonna handle this. Okay, he ain't backing down. He ain't finna run to the corner. You know what I'm saying? He's confronting it head on, and I respect that. You understand? So I like this drop. Give me 50 diss track. I do. You know what I'm saying? Drake sound the same, but he's not really good at changing up the way he raps. It just sound like a regular Drake song. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Drake is definitely a top dog in the music industry. Even though he is, his music, catered towards pop rap, like his sister Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna always say that because it's facts. People been saying it for years, and I didn't get it way back then, but I get it now when you listen to their songs. They're on the same record label, Young Money. They know how to cater to the younger audience. People have said recently when Drake dropped his recent album, it looks like you're basically rapping to a younger, audience, which is true. Most of his music is not for, we'll say, the late 30s, his age, or 40s. Is really for 18, 19, early 20s, his last two albums. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to change up his music like his sister Nicki Minaj. So now I understand. But like I said, he's still a rap artist. One thing I can say about Drake, he's been consistent for over a decade. Over a decade, some change. He's been very consistent with dropping music, and I respect Drake for that. Like I said, he's definitely the top dog. You know what I'm saying? The big, I want to say 2, 3. He holds either the second or third spot when it comes down to the top male rapper in the rap industry. If you ask me, and that's just my opinion. We can agree to disagree. But Drake, like I said, he is a top dog. Definitely not an underdog. Okay, he keeps putting out music, very consistent. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, it's Drake. Like I said, he's the only rapper in my book that can actually sing and rap at the same time and be successful. Not many people can say that about Drake. So yes, Drake do got a lot of people that are going to be envious and jealous of him, and they probably feel that, it's not fair that he's still consistent, he's still at the top. But like I say, Drake is kind of versatile. He can actually rap the chorus and the hook and rap his actual lyrics at the same time. Not a lot of rap artists can do that. Not a lot of rap artists can sing. You know what I'm saying? They chorus and they hook like Drake. So that's why I was saying, like his catalog, you can't compare it to other rap male artists. You can't. So I can see why a lot of people are very envious of Drake. And like I told y'all before, I feel like there's a lot of behind the scene things we're not privy to that happens between these men in the industry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pillow talking, a lot of dissing, also talking to certain people, you know what I'm saying, about certain artists, you know what I'm saying, that gets back, to them. So I believe Drake did a lot of underhand stuff to a few of these male rap artists as to why they're coming at him all at once, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like ever since the Metro Boomin Future song, Like It, Like That, whatever you call it, came out, now we're hearing, look, you see Drake, not Drake, I'm sorry, you see Rose, Rick Ross on Follow Him. Now I'm hearing The Weeknd, A$AP Rocky, they never came out and took any shots at Drake. You know what I'm saying? When they had opportunity, now, the whole Future Metro Boomin and Kendrick Lamar, they did that song and it got buzz. Not everybody want to come out on a bag on Drake, I guess, all at once. And he's eating it up. Like I said, this one song, he's taking shots at 5 or 6 different people, and that's very clever. I like that. That's very clever. He's doing what Megan did to him, Nicki and Tory Lanez, and you know what I'm saying, Finesse 2 times, and her old record label. He's doing a hits number 2. Drake. He's doing a hits number 2. He's doing what Megan Thee Stallion did, you know what I'm saying, 2 months ago. I like it. I'm here for it. This is what the culture have become. This beefing thing, this is the new hype. The new wave in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. But let's go ahead and get into Rick Ross, Rose. He dropped a song, I'll say yesterday, on Saturday, which is called Champagne Moments. Y'all know Champagne is Drake's nickname, Champagne Poppy and stuff like that. And so he called it Champagne Moments. And it was a very smooth diss track on Rick Ross. And you can tell he wasn't that serious. I feel like it was like a laid back, kind of taking a little shots, but like, you know what, watch it. Because this can, go left and it can be extensive. That's what I got from the Rick Ross diss track against Drake. I feel like it was very like playful at the same time. I didn't take like he was really, really, really being serious. Even though he took some shots at saying, he got his nose done, calling him white boy, saying that basically Lil Wayne put you on. You know what I'm saying? He let the little white boy, in the schoolyard with the black with the black gang. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty funny and stuff. But I like his flow. Maybach Music's part of his record label. Rick Ross is always that type of rapper. He can ride the beat when it come down to those laid back, laid back soundtracks, slow little rap. So I like, Rick Ross. I like his diss track. Like I said, I didn't take it serious. Even though he was taking shots. He was very, very direct, but I feel like it was kind of like a playful diss. But I guess it depends on what Drake say in response to his diss is where we're gonna see Rick Ross get serious in the studio, or he just let it go. He gonna let it slide. But it's crazy that Rick Ross dropped a diss track within 24 hours of Drake dropping his diss song. And like I said, Drake dropped Give Me 50 is really for Kendrick Lamar, mostly a little bit Metro Boomin and Future. You understand? It wasn't really solely about Rick Ross, but it's funny that Rick Ross, like, he kind of had this little diss in the chamber. You understand? I didn't even really pick up that he had took shots at Rick Ross. I could be wrong, because like I said, it's a lot of subliminals. He like to throw subliminals with Nicki Minaj. They good at that, changing the wordplay. I didn't see any shots directed, and I looked at the lyrics to the audio of Drake diss track. It didn't look like he was taking any jabs at Rose, but like I said, maybe that there might have been some behind-the-scenes phone calls, some shots taken behind the scenes that Rick Ross know of and privy to when it came down to Drake as to why he dropped this diss track. So now, like I said, I believe Drake is in the studio overtime, probably going to make a response diss to Rick Ross. Now, one thing Drake did do, he took to his IG, his social media accounts earlier, and basically he took screenshots of him and his mother. It looked like they was texting each other, and she, was basically asking him, hey, I'm hearing that you got a nose job on social media. And he was just saying that, like Rick Ross, he not right in his head. He hasn't been eating, he been taking a Ozempic, form of basically, like it's really for diabetes, but people use it to lose weight. So this is what he was telling the mother and stuff like that. And he accused Rick Ross, basically performing at proms. He fell off. So that's why I was saying, Rick Ross can't, he went live laughing at Drake, because he accusing him having a nose job, getting a BBL, getting work done, even though Megan Thee Stallion, got to give credit when it's due, she said this in her diss. You understand? So I feel like, Drake don't did a Megan Thee Stallion his number 2. You understand? And shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? Like I said, Megan Thee Stallion definitely, this is FYI, off the record. Megan Thee Stallion is definitely Nicki Minaj. She gonna get her that pressure network. Just stay tuned. But back to Drake. Like I said, I'm here for it. I like Drake diss. I like it. Like I said, it definitely got the boys talking. And the boys are right now in the studio. Future, Metro Boomin, probably, A$AP Rocky, probably, Rick Ross, and we say in the Weeknd. I don't even know how the Weeknd got into this. This is crazy. So we're gonna say allegedly with the Weeknd. Until I hear the song and stuff, I'm not gonna confirm that the Weeknd took a diss at Drake. He could have, but I gotta confirm it with my ears. But like I said, you got Future, and it looked like, I don't know what's the relationship with J.Cole and Drake. I think it's gonna be kind of rocky. Drake, is looking at J.Cole, sideways, like, you ain't a real nigga no more. The rap industry, I guess you're not supposed to bow out. You're supposed to take it like a man, get yourself out there, and do it, get him that work. And J. Cole refused, so I don't think Drake and J. Cole relationship is going to be tight anymore. I think, Drake is kind of like done with J. Cole. He's probably still going to be calm, cool, and collective. Still, talk to him, but from a distance. I don't see Drake and J. Cole being cool. Because now Drake feel like he's by himself. And like I said, Drake know what happened behind the scenes. He know what's going on when it come down to this male rap beef. Like he said, y'all niggas he been kind of knew, stuff was going on with these certain individuals. He kind of, like he said in his diss track, he kind of been knew there was kind of like, conspiring against, conspiring to go against him. So, hey, it is what it is. But like I said, shout out to Drake. Shout out to Drake. And Nicki Minaj, take notes from your brother. This is how you respond with a epic diss track. I'm going to say this is an epic diss track, just like I said J.Cole is an epic diss track. Okay? One up for Drake. One up for Drake. You know, we got many more 1-ups, 2-ups, 3-ups to go because I'm pretty sure this is going to be back and forth for all of 2024.